So I saw the Emoji movie, and surprise, surprise, it sucked. Now, does it suck as badly as everyone says it does? In my opinion, not as bad, but still pretty terrible. Here's a brief plot summary. Jean, a meh emoji, can make different facial expressions. This freaks out this supervisor emoji who tries to delete them with robots because he threatens every emoji's very existence. Jean finds his hand friend who takes him to the Tumblr emoji jailbreak, who gets them out of Textopolis. They screw around in the phone for a little while, then Jean figures out he doesn't want to change. He expresses his feelings to Jailbreak, who rejects him. He turns into a meh and goes back to Textopolis. The kid brings his phone to the shop to get it wiped because he thinks it's malfunctioning. Then Jean starts making different facial expressions again. They scan him in and send it. The girl gets really horny because his emoji can make different expressions. He decides to keep the phone and they have a dance party. Now, while the Emoji movie was very painful, there were some things that weren't absolutely horrible. First off, the animation was average. It wasn't really awful, and it wasn't really spectacular. Second, there were maybe 2 jokes that I thought were kind of good. They didn't make me laugh out loud, but they were clever. The rest of the jokes, however, were just... I don't want to talk about it. And that's it. Just those 2 things I thought weren't bad. Now, for the things that were bad, oh boy. Now, there are plenty of parts in this movie that I could pick apart and criticize all day, but the biggest problem with this movie, the thing that I feel stood out to me, was the incredible amount of cliches. The plot, the characters, the motivations of the characters, almost every single thing in this movie has been done a million times before. I feel like if they tried to do one thing differently, I could forgive it a little more, but no. There are no original ideas in this movie. It's just one long, unfunny, boring, and cliched commercial laced with emoji puns. So as you probably know, I made a Browsing Deviantart episode before the Emoji movie was ever released, to compare and contrast what fan art for the Emoji movie would be like before and after the world saw it. So now that the movie has been released, we are going to review some of the new fan art that has been uploaded onto this godforsaken website. So first, we have some serious Emoji movie fan art. Now, as much as I and many other people hate the film, some people do like it, and I have to respect their opinion. In this fan art, we have a set of some pretty clean facial expressions which are being shown by the main character, Jean. And as expressive as the faces are, the bodies all seem to be leaning to one side, which is kind of distracting. Now, when I say serious Emoji movie fan art, I mean it in the sense that it's not a complete joke. What I find kind of funny is that very few artists on DeviantArt are actually fans of the movie. Most of these artists seem to be drawing just for the sake of drawing. I am not seeing it, but everyone's talking about this movie right now, so I might as well make my contribution. The actual movie looks like utter garbage, but the humans look cute. I mean, you have to admit, even if the movie was pretty bad, most of the art being made about it, while it is simple, is relatively good. However, sometimes we find stuff like this, and this is just the classic feet fetish that comes along with every fandom. The main thing is the anatomical issues, especially the strange bulge on the bottom of the foot and the diagonal line between the ankle and the foot, which should be more curved. So that about does it for most of the serious fan art, but the satirical and ironic fan art is much more abundant. This beautiful piece of meme material is pretty well done in execution, but the concept is really the best thing about this. This is a merge of 2 images, and I have to say this is pretty reminiscent of the famous Shrek Mike Wazowski creature. I could start a collection of these. Now this is true art. I mean, we have the most infamous emojis all included. We have the 100 emoji, the crying laughing emoji, and the poop emoji sitting in a disgusting stomach. This emoji vor perfectly captures the essence of everything that is wrong with both the Emoji movie and DeviantArt. I would also like to inform you that I have joined the Poop Daddy Society ironically. So if you want to see more delicious fan art like the ones shown in this video, you can mosey on over to this group. Anyway, my name is Solar Sands, and goodbye.